If you celebrate Easter today, then you should know that Easter is the reason that we use the calendar that we do today. Traditionally, the date for the Catholic feast day of Easter was determined by an astronomical event. Easter falls on the first Sunday, following the first ecclesiastical full moon that occurs on or after the day of the vernal equinox. But in practice, Easter was tied to the calendar after Julius Caesar propagated a reform of the lunar calendar previously used by the Romans in 46 BC. The Julian calendar included 12 months, some with 30 days and some with 31, and 8 shortened February. To account for the discrepancy between the Earth's rotation on its axis and its orbit of the Sun, the calendar also added an extra day to February every 4 years. The wide adoption of the calendar, among other impacts, fixed the date of Easter to the calendar, but the calendar had a flaw. The average length of a year on the Julian calendar is 365.25 days, but a solar year is actually slightly shorter, 365.2425 days, a difference of 3 days every 400 years, or about 0.2%. Nearly 1600 years later, that small flaw showed most notably because the celebration of Easter on the calendar was no longer in sync with the day that it was celebrated by early Christians. In 1582, Pope Gregory XIII introduced a calendar reform called the Gregorian calendar that adjusted the Julian calendar so that rather than adding a leap day every 4 years, every year that was exactly divisible by 4 would be a leap year, except for years that were exactly divisible by 100, except for those years which are exactly divisible by 400. This reform was more accurate, but also became the centerpiece of a conflict between Catholic and Protestant and Eastern Orthodox nations.